Hello guys, I hope that you all are having a great day. I know I am. And in this lesson, I will be teaching you a very basic finger exercise on the guitar to get your fingers in shape. But before we do that, we should know the very basic things about the guitar. So the first thing you should know is the name of the guitar strings. So I will go one by one. The thinnest string is called E. The next string is called B. The next is G, the next is D, then A, then E. Again I will repeat E, B, G, D, A and E. Okay, and what do I notice? That the thinnest string and the thickest string has the same name, same name that will that you will have to remember from now on. And the basic exercise that involves not only getting your fingers in shape but also remembering the notes. So we'll get into the shaping your fingers later, but at first I'll need you to remember the notes or count the notes. Like if I take this string, the thickest string, the open string, if I play this string without placing my hand on the neck, then it will be an E note. Then if I place my finger in the first fret, on the first fret of the guitar, then this note will be because as I said that between the natural notes E and F there are no sharps. So E, then the next note, the first fret of the sixth string of the guitar is F, and the next note will be F sharp, the next note will be G, then G sharp, then A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. So now, and I can show you on another string. Like take this string G, and then the first fret will be on the third string. It's the third string and G, it's called G. The next note will be G sharp, then A sharp, then B, then C, and so on. So now you know how to find any note on the guitar. So the first exercise, the two things you will have to remember: how to hold your pick. Here I have a pick that is called teardrop pick, if I am correct. So you have to hold the plectrum at an angle with the strings, because like I am just holding my pick at an angle. If I tilt it flat like this, it is not the right way, because the pick will be in much need of aggression to actually play the notes that you want to play. But if you take it and if you hold it at an angle, it will be much easier. So like this, eventually you will be able to do this. But if I you see how my this finger is tilted, but if I do it parallelly, that most beginners do the mistake of doing. You see what's happening? It is the right way. Now you know how to hold the pick. I know you do. So the next thing that will need to do is placing your thumb right in the middle of your guitar neck, like this, or if I may, and like this, and your four fingers will be parallel to the fret, okay, to the neck, and you will place your first finger on the first fret. It's an F, then F sharp, then G, then G sharp. So you see my thumb placement, it's right in the middle, slightly tilted at an angle, and I am placing my fingers on the very edge of the frets. See, right? So I am not placing it here, or I am not placing it there or in the middle, but I am placing it on the edge. And you will have to always remember that you are not allowed to lift the fingers until you have reached the fourth fret or this finger. It is called pinky in music. In music we call this finger pinky. Okay, so this exercise is like this. Now, what about the picking style? You will have to always start with a down pick. Now, what do I mean by down pick? I mean by down pick is you pick the plectrum downwards like this, and upstroke is like this. So down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Right. So, and this will continue with anything you play, anything. So the first note will be in downwards picking. The next note will be upwards, then downwards, then upwards, then downwards. Then it will continue like that onto the next strings, like. Right, so you can do this exercise in any position you like. If you do find it difficult to do this from the first fret, you can do it from the fifth fret, like. Now, what you should always do while you are practicing is speak out the name of the notes loudly. What benefit will it do? Because the benefit it will have in your guitar playing is every time you play a fret or play a note, you know the name of the note because you are speaking it to yourself. So while I am practicing this exercise, I will be like A sharp, B, C, D, D sharp, E, F, G, G sharp, A sharp, C, C sharp, D, D sharp. You understand me? So this exercise will get your fingers in shape and will ready you for the very big journey that you are going to have. If you are going to continue with this instrument, it's a beautiful instrument. And thanks for taking the time, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.